Lonnie. Okay, the last time we talked, we read we read the story of the Jumping Mouse, Part 1. So take a minute right now and pause the video and tell your grown-up what happened in Part 1 of the Jumping Mouse. Go. Okay, Lonnie. So you should have just told your grown-up all about Part 1 of the Jumping Mouse. He wants to go to explore the desert. He meets the frog, who turns him into a jumping mouse instead of a regular old mouse. Then he jumps across the stream. He jumps through some land. He meets the fat mouse and he hangs out there and drinks from the brook and eats some food. And now we're up to the next part of the story. After leaving the fat mouse, some time later, Jumping Mouse arrived at the great grassy plain, where he found a bison lying in the grass. "Hello, Bison," said Jumping Mouse. "I am Jumping Mouse." "Hello, Jumping Mouse. Please tell me how beautiful the sky looks today," the bison said sadly. "Have you lost your sight?" asked Jumping Mouse with compassion. "Yes, I am blind now," replied the bison. "I do not know what I will do now that I cannot see." "I'm just an ordinary mouse," replied Jumping Mouse. "But before I reached the great grassy plain, a magic frog gave me a new name. The frog named me Jumping Mouse. The name gave me extra strength in my legs. I will name you Eyes of a Mouse and hope that your eyes will regain their strength." No sooner had Jumping Mouse finished speaking than the bison exclaimed, "I can see!" At that very moment, Jumping Mouse realized that he could no longer see. "And I cannot see," said Jumping Mouse. Uh-oh, what just happened, Alanna? Pause the video until you're grown up. "Dear Jumping Mouse," said the bison, "you have given me your eyes. I am so thankful. Let me do something for you." "I am on my way to the far-off land," explained Jumping Mouse, "although I don't know how to get there now. Come, jump beneath my enormous hooves." What does enormous mean, Alanna? Does enormous mean like really, really big or really, really small? It means really, really big, right? "Come jump beneath my enormous hooves, and I will guide you across the grassy plain to that high mountain," said the bison gently. And with that, they set off. When they reached the high mountain, the bison bid farewell to Jumping Mouse. Jumping Mouse rested for a while and then began to climb the mountain. It was difficult, as Jumping Mouse could not easily tell which way to go. He sniffed the air and followed the scent of pine. Jumping Mouse went along the grass and rocks. But then he walked across something that felt alarmingly like fur. Jumping Mouse sniffed the air again. "Wolf," he said in a frightened voice. "Do not fear me," replied the wolf, "for I am a very sad wolf. I have lost my sense of smell. I do not know how to find food without it." "My dear wolf," said Jumping Mouse, "it may seem strange, but I gave the bison my sight. I will call you Nose of a Mouse, and we will see what will happen." What do you think is going to happen right now, Alanna? Can you pause the video and take a guess and make a prediction about what you think will happen? No sooner than Jumping Mouse spoke these words than the wolf sniffed the air and cried, "I can smell! Thank you, Jumping Mouse. I am so grateful. How can I repay you?" "I am on my way to the far-off land. I am brave, and I still have hope that I will get there, even though I can no longer see or smell. Perhaps you can help me." "I will help you, Jumping Mouse. Walk beneath my body, and I will lead you onward," said the wolf. Onward they went until at last the wolf exclaimed, "I can go no farther. We are on the top of a high mountain. I must bid you goodbye, my friend." And with that, the wolf went back down the mountainside. For the first time, Jumping Mouse felt fear. How would he ever get to the far-off land now that he could no longer see or smell? A tiny teardrop fell to the ground. At that very moment, Jumping Mouse heard a familiar voice. "Do not be fearful," said the magic frog, for it was he. "You could have misused my gift, but you did not. Instead, you showed kindness and helped others on your journey. Jump high into the sky, my friend." Jumping Mouse paused for just a second, and then he jumped high in the sky. Immediately, he felt the air lift him up into the clouds. He felt the warmth of the sun on his back. He looked down and saw the beauty of the land beneath him. "Jumping Mouse," said the magic frog, "I am going to give you a new name. It is Eagle. Fly away, my friend, and soar on to your new home in the far-off land." And that is exactly what Jumping Mouse did. Okay, Lonnie, go ahead and tell your grown-up what happened at the very end of the story, and then you can go fill out your beginning, middle, and end paper.